Ladies and gentlemen, nothing gets me more excited than when hockey comes back, except for this intro. Welcome back to American and World History. Today we'll be starting with presidents. Thank you to Dorian Kindersley Eyewitness Books. Now, you're probably wondering, why don't you draw like you did for war? Because during war, it was during summer vacation, and I actually had a second to breathe. During the school year, I don't. And I'm feeling like crap, so... that much. So we'll go as long as the camera will let us. Must I warn you guys, if the camera does blink out, then that's video. So here are all the presidents we'll be dealing with today. Let's start with number one. The one, the only, George Washington. General in the American Revolution. Leader in the American Revolution. And now first president of the United States of America. He actually wanted to retire and be peace. And just retire and all that. But everybody wanted him to be president because of his role in the American victory. Many brave things, such as crossing the Delaware at Christmas Eve. Or forging the Constitution, and being the leader of the first nation, the first ever free nation like the United States. Now, he first became a general during the French and Indian War, where he was a British general. He aided the help of many. Sorry guys, I'm not feeling good today. Of many Native American tribes that pitted against the French in some war. We look at his stats over here on this side. George Washington, 1797. What? Oh, that's presidency. I have to say, he's so fucking young. He only did 2 terms. He could have made it as long as he wanted, but he didn't. He was born on February 22nd in 1732 and died December 14th, 1799. Now, there's one thing that he had to deal with as president, and that was the Whiskey Rebellion. Now, he did not want what happened to Britain to happen to America. So, he squashed this rebellion immediately. They didn't have a chance. Ladies and gentlemen, that was George Washington. The first, the best, the only. Number two, Jonathan Adams, the father of the Navy. This guy was not a popular hero. Now, he was the founder. He was one of the greatest fathers of the United States, along with George Washington, Hamilton, all that. But he is the father of the Navy. Now, during the Revolutionary War, the U.S. did not have a navy, and that's why they were in trouble until the French joined the war. When Adams became president, Great Britain and France were at war. And the United States was neutral because George Washington warned them not to get invested in foreign conflict. So much for that one. Am I right? World War II? Huh? Alright? Yeah. Anyway. And yet he built warships and frigates, were basically fast ships with guns. Final stats. John Adams, second president of the United States, born October 30th. Born October 30th, 1735. Inaugurated May 4th, 1797. He died July 4th, 1826. How ironic is that? July 4th, he died. Now it's time for Thomas Jefferson, also known as, I don't know, the author of the most important document in the world, just saying. So anyway. The Continental Congress, in 1776, Thomas Jefferson was asked to write, the Declaration of Independence, which was addressed to the British King George III, whom the Americans accused of stepping on their rights, and the American colonies should be free and independent states. Now, as you do know, the United States has history with slavery. And you'd be right to say that there was an amendment to get rid of slavery. In this mesh of writing, which you can't read, because it's in cursive and it's very small, besides this, in Congress, and the signatures, and all that crap. Anyway, there was a segment here that said to remove slavery. But who has farming? The South. And who needs slaves? The South. And the Americans wanted it to be a anonymous vote. 1,000% completion. Everybody said yes to independence. Everybody wanted that. So, you put it in there. Oh, by the way, we're taking away slavery. The southern states are saying, no, you are not signing this. No, the southern states are going to check off on it. Like, they're going to sign, Massachusetts, Delaware, New Hampshire, New York, New Jersey. Did we get down, to, North Carolina? Did we get down South Carolina? And they're like, okay, yeah. Agree with that. Okay. Yeah, okay. Wait a minute, this time we're gonna remove slavery? I gotta get a new paper up here. We will not sign if slavery will be taken away. Send that to George Washington, please. Anywho, that's how it went. So, and not to offend the southern states, they took that segment and crossed it out. And this would have been way easier. Instead of, a civil war that would kill more Americans than World War II. Just basic stuff. Overview. Thomas Jefferson, 3rd President of the United States. Born April 13th, 1743. He died on July 4th, 1826. All these guys are dying on July 4th. He was the 3rd President. He had 3 children and a wife who died in 1782. So he lived, past him, didn't he? No, not at all, actually. Not at all. Not even fucking close. Not even close. We have a few more here. We have James Madison, James Monroe, and we have John Quincy Adams. Now, James Madison, he was in the War of 1812, when the British burned down Washington, and during the Battle of New Orleans, where the British lost 3 generals and lost that battle. Nobody really knows who won that game. That battle. We're not talk about that. As for John Quincy Adams, he was the son of former President John Adams, which is on page 8. Well, we're already as far ahead. Like his father, John Quincy Adams had a sober personality. He was interested in schoolage pursuits and card playing and dancing. He had a good education, a talent for learning languages, and he contributed his great success to his opponent. Yet as president, he was not as successful. And there are all of their stats. Andrew Jackson, also known as the American and Mexican president, because he was during the American and Mexican War. The Alamo. This was a message from Mexico to the United States saying, don't come. This is when Texas won independence from Mexico, and America was expanding westward to get new territory. Now, if you look at over here, by nature, Andrew Jackson was typical and sensitive to insults. He once shot and killed a man in a duel over uncommon remind to his wife, Rachel. So that showed that this guy is not to be messed with. But he was. And that did not end up well for the Mexicans. He is known as the hero of New Orleans. He was born in 1767, 15 days into March. And he died 8 days into June, 1845 years into Earth's existence. Well, guys, I'm going to end the video here. Anyway, it's been so good coming back to play a video for you guys. Make sure to salute that flag right there. Oh, and also, truck, plow, flag. Have a great day, guys. I love these videos. Oh my god, I got so happy when I had a moment to film today. Woo! I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys. Thank you for watching.